Mom looked very worried and upset. I know I should have told her, but I had thought she might not have let me go. Oh, but if I had, she might not have let me go. Where have you been, young lady? Sneaking out of the house without informing me? Sorry, Mom. What? Holy shit. There's a murderer out there, and you... Mom just slapped me, but all I did was sneak out. What if something happens to you? Don't you know that something bad happened to your sister because you did the exact same thing? My older sister Bertha was found dead 5 years ago. One day she left home without telling my mother and never came back. The police informed us that she had been kidnapped and tortured to death by someone. She was found dead with her eyes open and 2 holes on her chest and her forehead. Sis was a very talented girl. She was an intelligent, beautiful girl. She was everything a girl could wish to be and the pride of my parents. I was overwhelmed by her presence, and no matter how hard I tried to become just like her, I couldn't. When she died, it felt like Mom and Dad had lost something so incredibly precious. I've heard rumors from people saying that it would be better for my parents if I were the one who had been taken away instead of her. Since then, I keep filling my head with ideas akin to, if I could be like Bertha, then Mom and Dad. I want to enter a good university and become a good person who has a successful career and hopefully have a wonderful family in the future. But I can't be like Bertha. I'm neither popular nor pretty. It sucks. Lucia. Because of what happened to Bertha, Mom's a bit too overprotective at times. I'm so sorry, Mom. I didn't mean to worry you. Sigh. Well, listen up. There's a possibility that whoever did all this was also the one who did the same thing to your sister. So until he gets caught, don't you ever go anywhere without people I can trust. Yes, Mom. Mom finally seemed to relax. Guess that means I can't go sneaking around like Clifford wanted. However, nothing matters more than what my parents are saying right now. I don't want them to worry, and I certainly don't want to involve them in any trouble like Yuri and his mom did. I'm sorry for slapping you earlier. Now I'll make some pasta for you. Alright then, I'll help you out. So I heard you were doing some naughty stuff today. Yes, I didn't mean to try anything rash, Father. What were you trying to do, kid? Meet up with some boys? Lucia and boys? Nope, they don't go together at all. Except maybe for that Lee kid, but he doesn't count. Hey! Arthur, be quiet. Moo. Well, I was meaning a boy, but I don't think mentioning it will do me any good. I'm pretty certain that my parents would freak out, and I'll be in even more trouble. I thought if I had left my pencil case at June's... Did you end up finding it? Funny thing, it turned out it's been under my bed all along. You should have called her beforehand. I know, I'm sorry about it. At any rate, don't you do that again. You almost gave your mother a heart attack. Yes, Dad. From now on until things are cleared up, you are not allowed to go anywhere unless you're in a group. Got it? But, Lucia, remember what happened to Bertha. How could she forget? Keep repeating it all the time. Yes, Dad. Good. Now finish your dinner. Yes, Dad. Why are you so quiet, dear? Huh? It's nothing, really. Trouble at work? This morning we lost a contract worth millions of dollars. Huh? How did that happen? I was in charge of everything when suddenly there was a sudden blackout and our data that was going to be presented was gone. And like they said in the news, the screen turned blue. There was only one line of text. God mode was here. Yes. So? Surely they didn't fire you, Dad. No, but the company is now upgrading all the systems so you can't get past anymore. Tomorrow I will get back pretty late. But the most important thing is we've lost our client's trust. Maybe it's from our rival company who asked for his help. Then why don't you ask him to do the same, Dad? Godmode has a super secret email that... Stop sounding so excited, Arthur. Moo. I would never do such a thing. It's against the law. I believe there will be a severe punishment for people toying with other people's lives or business. Do you think he's also involved in the incident long ago? I mean, he seems to hate us. I don't believe Godmode and your sister's related. It was all just a coincidence. What happened to us? There are lots of bad people out there. Take care of yourself, Lucia. Yes, Mom. I helped Mom wash the dishes and did a bit of research for my essay, then... Better go to bed now, especially since I'm going to visit Anastasia early in the morning. Huh? I don't know who this is. Hello? Yo, how are you doing? Need to talk to you since I'm kinda bummed. Pardon me? Who is this? Huh? Wait, you're not. Sorry man, dialed the wrong number. Haha. Anyways, who's this? Let's talk, I'm kinda bored. Sorry, I don't give my name to strangers. What? Damn, you sound like the snooty girl I met the other day. Guess you're from Valudetto, huh? Valudetto? You know Valudetto High? Should I hang up? His voice sounds familiar somehow. Maybe he's one of Rico or Anastasia's friends? Who doesn't? I'm from Garnuster. You really from Valudetto, huh? Sucks to be you, I guess. I know some kids from Valudetto, by the way. Maybe I know your friends, or even you. So what's your name? What's yours? Me? Huh. I like girls with dignity. Name's Yuri. So what's yours? Yuri? Isn't that the name of that delinquent? I shouldn't get involved with him. I better hang up now. I hung up. Let's just hope he doesn't call again. As I lie on my bed, everything that has happened overwhelms me. Anastasia, huh? According to Clifford, what happened to her was ultimately my fault. What was my wish? Right, I had wished for Anastasia to feel what pain and misery truly feels like. No, I wished for a whole gang to feel that way too. That night I felt as though someone was asking me what my wish was, and I willingly answered it. If Clifford's theory is correct, then that means not only Anastasia will be attacked. Who's in Anastasia's gang again? Yes, it's Helen, Karen, and Samantha. Should I make sure that they won't be attacked? Nah, why should I? It's the proof that I wanted, right? If they really get attacked, then that will be all the proof I need. Whoa. Whoa. But still, I don't want me to do anything bad to them. If she does anything, then I'm equally as guilty. The police will suspect me, and I have no way to prove that there's another me who was the culprit. What should I do? I guess it's my only choice. I need Rico's help. Rico always comes around. Will he come by soon? I decide to stay awake and wait for him. Maybe I should read some more mystery novels. I turn off the lamp and put my book on the shelf. I guess he won't come after all. I decide to go downstairs to see if he's there. I might as well get something to drink. What? Rico? Sorry about that. I was trying to decide whether or not I should go to your room. Huh? You break into my house every now and then, and I can't even get a restraining order on you. Don't worry, it's not as if I like to hide in people's closets and watch them sleep. What am I, some random sparkly dude? Are you always like this? I don't break into your house every day, you know. It's just there's no one else I can find who can help me but you and Cliff. While Cliff helps me with the touchable stuff, you help me with the real world. So After this is all over, you won't be allowed in anymore. I know. Listen, I need your help. Ho-ho! What could it possibly be? Clifford mentioned a theory that I'm going to become like you when she grants my wish. I wish for some pretty awful things to happen to some people, so she might be lurking out there somewhere. She must be waiting to attack the rest of Anastasia's gang. So I need you to watch over Helen, Karen, and Samantha. Wait, so all that's happened to her was due to your wish? How could you? Hey, it's not my fault. Your girlfriend's a jerk. Good jerk. Your girlfriend's a jerk to everyone. Still, you're a horrible person, wishing for something like that. Then what was your wish? I guess yours isn't any better, huh? Well, Listen, I'm sorry about what happened to your girlfriend, but this is just a theory. I'm trying to prove it. Fine. You're the only one who can help me, so I'll do as you say. But listen, I thought you were better than that. I thought you were really a good person. Turns out that you're just as bad as everyone else, wishing for people to get hurt like that. You have no right to say that about me, you delinquent. Right. That's the reason why I'm able to see that people's hearts are horrible. I'll see you then. I'll try to contact you if anything happens. Rico laughed angrily. My fault? This is all my fault? Damn it, he should just shut up. He knows nothing. Isn't it all Isn't it also Rico's fault for letting his girlfriend run rampant like that? That horrible little... What's the problem with wishing, anyway? Two shadows can be seen in the dark room, one of a girl and one of a boy. The girl sits in front of the standing boy. The boy smiles softly at her while combing her hair. I'm here for you. Do you need anything, milady? Please don't call me milady if you don't want to. I don't look down on you at all. But I do want to, milady. Is that so? Then, thank you. I miss him. Shh. Milady, don't talk about things that will hurt you. I'm the only one you need by your side. I will not let anyone hurt you. But I never stopped thinking about him. Then you have to, milady. You shouldn't feel anything more for him after those cruel words he uttered to you. Don't ever forget, milady, that I am the only person you can ever trust, so you can relax as long as you're with me. Thank you. But I still want him to be happy. So I gave him that gift so he can have the freedom he wanted all this while. Indeed, he is happy with your gift, milady. Of course, he doesn't know it is from you. He is now living happily with that gift, a happy life that does not have you in it. That is why you need not concern yourself with him any more, milady. I see. I'm glad he's happy. He's happy with the gift you gave him, just like you are. Thank you for being here for me. I will always be here for you, milady. That is why as long as you have me by your side, you have nothing to fear. I will never leave you. I will stay here by your side for all eternity. There's nothing that can separate us, milady. I will not let you be exposed to the harshness of the outside world anymore. Thank you. Please stay beside me. You're the most important person to me, milady. I feel the same way. I grabbed the fruit my mother bought yesterday and rushed to the school with June. The teachers are there, as are Blake, Lee, and Senior Raphael, too. Approach Lee, approach Senior Raphael. I don't even have to look at the guide to know that I'm approaching Raphael. But I'm gonna look anyway. Yeah. Senior Raphael looks at me and waves. Oh hey, so you've come too. Yeah. Senior is so nice visiting Anastasia like that. This isn't exactly a field trip, you know. Oh, that? Yeah, poor girl. We seriously need to visit her. She's hurt pretty badly after all. Let's go, or else they will leave us. Yeah, let's go. The teacher keeps yelling and calling our names one by one, and I suddenly feel like someone is watching us. It's Rico. Hey, so you're here too? Rico looks away. Is he mad at me? Listen up. Rico turns away from me and walks toward the bus that came to pick us up. Oh man, he really is mad at me. As we all walk through the corridor, we see room after room cloaked in white. I can't help but feel a little upset as I see all those people, ill and helpless. Just then we pass a room that seems different from the others. It's what appears to be a storage room, but it's clear that once it's been used as a hospital ward for patients. Why did they suddenly decide to change a proper ward into a storage room? I decide to go a little closer. From the ajar door, I can see that the wallpapers are tearing, as if someone's been scratching on it. Is that why? I peer at the label on the door. It is an old label, as if it's been there for several years. And the name on it is... Lin Chunjiang. Wait, that Lin Chunjiang? She was here? Come on, hurry, we're going to be late. Oh. We immediately rush towards the rest of the students. All of us gather in Anastasia's room. She seems relaxed and awake, but both of her eyes are covered. I'm just now noticing the necklaces. Anastasia and Rico, and he wears them too. It's kind of adorable. I'm glad to see her in a stable condition. At least none of her wounds were fatal. Lee steps forward and begins to talk. As a representative of the students, we're here to share our condolences. We do hope you will recover soon, Anastasia. We're looking forward to you joining us again. Anastasia turns to look at us, but her face is empty. Then she speaks. Who's there, Dad? I can't see anything. They are your friends from school, Anne. They're here to visit you. Oh, it's Lee, the student council president, right? I'm glad you guys came. Rico, is Rico with you? All of us begin to whisper softly, asking where Rico is, but I know he's right here. Oh, so he's not here. Anastasia turns her head again, as if she's staring out the window. No matter what Lee or the teachers say, she doesn't respond. It's all my fault, isn't it? Lee motions for me to say something too, since both Lee and I are the class representatives. Anastasia? Upon hearing my voice, Anastasia flinches. Then she grabs the clock on the table and throws it right at me. Everyone stares toward me in disbelief. They can't possibly begin to comprehend what they've just witnessed. Someone get her out of my room. That voice. That voice. Get her away from me. What in the world just happened here? I can't help but stare in horror at the scene playing before my eyes. Anastasia is deathly pale and drenched in sweat. Her panting sounds as though something is after her. Get her away from me, Dad! She points at me as if I were... Stay away from me! Her attacker. The policeman who is standing in front of the door rushes in, and Anastasia's father motions for them to take me away. I didn't do anything, I swear. Stay away from her, kid. You'll just be a nuisance now. Everyone starts whispering. I don't like how this is turning out. Hey, is she really? No way. Then she must be... Can you believe it? Lucia. They start to drag me outside, but I pull myself away from their grasp and make a run for it. Run. Why is all of this happening to me? How come Anastasia was so terrified after hearing my voice? I didn't do anything to her. It must be that thing. I didn't hurt her. I didn't. Not at all. Someone please, get me out of this nightmare. I stopped running and stand in one of the hospital's corridors. Tears are streaming down my cheeks. I just can't believe this. If her reactions proves my theory true, then my other self, or whatever Clifford calls it, maybe she really did start fulfilling my wish. I stand there staring blankly at the wall before me. Lucia, hey, you there? Senior Raphael? Hey, everything's gonna be, He wears a dumbfounded expression when he notices that I'm crying. He starts fidgeting about. Clearly he has no idea as to what he should do. Don't cry now. I thought you were a stronger person than this. Don't blame her for crying. They think that I was the one that hurt Anastasia. Senior, do you think I'm the reason why Anastasia is in the hospital? Senior Raphael smiles and pats my head softly. You? Nah, I don't believe that you're the bad guy in all of this. There's no way you would hurt her. But, Senior, you saw her reaction. She yelled at me with such terror in her voice. Everyone must think... Now, who cares what everyone thinks? As long as you're innocent, nothing can stand in your way. Senior. Now tell me, were you the one who's done this horrible deed? No, it wasn't me. Good, see? Now the issue's settled. Senior Raphael grabbed my hand and helped me walk towards the bus where everyone is waiting. His big figure shielded me from everyone's sight. As I sit on the bus, Senior Raphael sits beside me and tries to cheer me up by telling me funny stories. In the end, he keeps talking about basketball and how passionate he is when it comes to the sport. I smile as he begins to tell me the silly things he has done during his games and team practices. Senior, you're such a nice person. You're like a ray of sunshine. Thank you very much for everything, Senior. Rico stood beside Anastasia's bed, his face devoid of emotion. He could hear his girlfriend's despair and wails of sorrow. The sight of her trying to touch where her eyes had once been, but stopping since she knows no real tears will ever fall from them again. Rico gently patted her head, but he knew that she couldn't feel his loving touch. She had once told him she wanted to break up with him, that there was no hope for a lover's relationship between the two of them. He didn't utter a word on that day about it, and he would never say anything anymore. Today, he was trying to end this futility once and for all between them. However, what he just saw happen instantly changed his mind. She had called for him. She wished for him to be there beside her. She wouldn't acknowledge anyone else after she realized he wasn't among them. Did that mean she's still hoping for him to come, and say that he still loved her. Anastasia was in such a horrible mood, she kept on crying for a long time. She had lost everything that she believed she was good at. Her beauty was the only thing about herself that she was proud of. And now that it had been taken away. I don't want anyone to come anymore. I don't want anyone to see me like this, not even Rico. He doesn't want to come. I guess this was the punishment Lucia gave me, because I was such a bitch to her. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Just, please, give it back. Anastasia rolled in her bed and kept screaming, no matter how hard her father tried to calm her down. Rico screamed as hard as he could. He wanted to reassure that he still loved her no matter what she looked like, that he will always be there for her through all her rough times. No matter how hard he tried, Anastasia continued to scream at deafening volumes. His voice couldn't reach her. I know that feeling. Huh? The feeling you get when your beloved can't hear what you have to say, when she's so close and yet so far away. But I believe your pain is far greater, to see your beloved wreathe in such agony, and when you can't even comfort her. For me, I am just glad that she was happy. Still, we fell victim to them because we were too weak. In the end, us being placed in this situation was our fault. But I can't do anything. Just look at this. Look what that creature has done to her. Look what Lucia's other... That is not Lucia's fault. She was just like us, Rico. There is no fault in wishing. What's wrong was that our hearts decided to make them come true, by using the shortest, simplest method. Damn it. Damn everything. I'm sorry for that, but you are aware that we have a job to do. As Rico and Clifford tried to leave the room, they heard Anastasia cry. Maybe this all happened because I tried to dump Rico. I thought I was at the right side, because the girls thought that my relationship with him was ruining our friendship. Because Rico was overly jealous of me being a huge fan of Blake. He doesn't want to see me anymore. Yeah, who would care about me? I have nothing left. My life is ruined. I wish I can see Rico one last time. Anastasia slowly tore off the bloodstained bandages that covered her eyes, and grabbed the sharp knife her father had used to cut the fruit that Lucy had brought. Holy shit, no, Anne! With that, her body fell back onto the nearby bed. The white sheets began to color red, and blood slowly dripped onto the floor. Drip, drip, drip. As Anastasia's face twisted in pain, she saw Rico running towards her, eyes in distraught, and smiled widely. Even though only with one eye, she was able to catch a glimpse of him. Her thoughts when she stabbed herself, the one thing she whispered was to see Rico again. She didn't believe it till the end. Although her wish was granted, her other self couldn't manifest into a solid form due to Anastasia cutting the strings between herself and the living. However, she was glad she was able to see him one last time. I'm glad that you really came. I'm sorry. No! Damn it! What's gotten into you? I killed the moment. I'm sorry. You idiot. Rico screamed and tried to move Anastasia, but he couldn't even touch her. Her eyes were blank, but her smile lingered on her blood-drained face. Is this what she truly wanted? The everlasting release of death? Was she that desperate that she believed it to be the right choice? Or maybe she simply wanted to be loved until she died, that she was afraid that Rico would run out of love for her. Clifford eyed the scene before him with disdain. He briskly turned around, leaving Rico alone, who was still trying his best to touch her. He understood the pain he was going through, so he knew that he wanted to be left alone. Anastasia's father, upon seeing the gore before him, ran out to find his daughter's doctor, thinking that she could be saved. However, Rico knew. The knife had pierced her heart directly. Her once beautiful life was no more.